Welcome to the Miami Herald Business Show. I'm Niala Boodhoo. The most recent real estate numbers are out, and they show that the amount of single-family and condos being sold continues to rise. The Realtor Association of Greater Miami and the Beaches say that continues 23 straight months of positive sales increases. Joining us today to make sense of the numbers is Ron Shuffield. He's the president of Esslinger-Wooten-Maxwell. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
So, first of all, just a quick summary of people who are not maybe paying as close attention to the real estate market. What's happening overall in South Florida this summer?
Well, sales are way up. Of course, sales had been way down, so we're seeing some significant percentage increases in sales. In fact, if you look back to June of 2008, so the summer of 2008, 2 years ago, is when we saw the rebound beginning to happen. We've seen a 55% decrease in our inventory, and our sales have more than doubled in these last 24 months.
Now, most recent data is showing that the inventory, the number of homes that are out there for sale, has increased a little. Are you concerned about the inventory going up?
It did increase for June. This is the first month in the 24 months that we've seen a slight increase. Single-family homes in Miami have increased about 3%. Condominiums have increased about 1.7%. Most of those increases are coming about as a result of the foreclosures that are finally making their way to the market. The foreclosures now, the number of foreclosures being filed are actually down, but now the number that are coming in for sale have increased slightly in June.
So it's not necessarily, you think, people who maybe have been waiting to put their homes on the market or putting them back on, you think that's mostly foreclosures?
It's mostly foreclosures when you look at the numbers, yes.
Okay. What do you think about that? You think there are people that are still waiting out there that are going to increase the inventory as well?
There will be some of that, absolutely. We're referring to that as the shadow market, the market that is the sellers who have been watching the market for these last 2 or 3 years, waiting for that time to jump back in with their property. But generally, people that are coming into the market today are the banks, the foreclosures.
Mm-hmm. And quickly, just about the condo market, where do you see that going for the rest of this summer?
Same as the single-family market. We're selling many more condos, again, twice as many as we were a year ago. Inventories are continuing to drop there, not as much. We've had about a 35% decrease in the inventory of condominiums over the last 2 years.
And are you concerned at all in terms of foreclosures, looking at our unemployment rate, if that continues to go up, what kind of impact that's going to have on the foreclosure market here?
It's certainly going to keep pressure on our pricing. What we have seen for the last year is the $300,000 and under market has actually firmed up. And in some cases, in the lower price ranges, we've actually seen an increase in the value of homes in the very low prices. To kind of put that in perspective, if you were to go back 5 years ago to the spring of 2005 and look at the inventory of the under $100,000 market, we had almost nothing available. We actually had only 385 properties in all of Miami, all of Dade County and Broward County, single-family homes and condos. If you looked for all the inventory, 385 properties on the market under $100,000. Today we have 10,200 on the market under $100,000. So the good news in this recession has been that a lot of people that never thought they could own a home or a condominium in South Florida have been able to buy one over these last 5 years.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. So we'll look out, particularly, I guess, for foreclosures for what's going on in this market. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was EWM's Ron Shuffield. Even as cheap properties abound, sales are doing very well also at the other end of the spectrum. Sales of Miami single-family homes worth $1 million or more have increased 30% in the past year. Sales of $1 million condos in Miami have shot up a whopping 85%. And the Miami Heat's newest stars, LeBron James and Chris Bosh, haven't even bought here yet. For the Miami Herald Business Show, I'm Niala Boodhoo.